Wake up!
Und damit heiße ich euch herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Let's Play. Diesmal spielen wir Bear With Me. Wir sind Amber und sind gerade aufgewacht und in unserem Zimmer sitzt eine ältere Dame, die uns gerade geweckt hat, und wir fangen dann einfach mal an und gucken uns einfach ein wenig um. Okay, wir sind Amber. Biologie. Okay.
It's all about the birds and the bees, and how the birds like to eat the bees and other insects.
Ah, okay, gut. Gut zu wissen, dass die Vögel Insekten fressen und so weiter. Und das Bett
This
mal
is
an.
my bed. There are many beds like this, but this one is mine.
Okay, das ist ihr Bett. Gut zu wissen. Ein Pappkarton.
It's filled with stuff I brought from the city.
Was ich dazu sagen muss, das ist ein Episodenspiel. Bis jetzt sind 2 Episoden draußen. Ich hoffe, es kommen noch mehr, weil ich auch ein Episodenspiel mir einmal gekauft habe, wo seit 2,5 Jahren keine weitere Episode mehr rausgekommen ist. Und es deutet auch nichts darauf hin. Das finde ich sehr traurig. Was soll man machen, ne? Jedenfalls hoffe ich, dass da noch mehr Episoden rauskommen und es ein bisschen länger wird. Schauen wir mal weiter.
I use this chest as a reading bench sometimes. Unlike most women, I just like to sit near the window on a cold autumn day under a warm blanket with a good book. It's just this weird quirk I have.
So, warum nicht? Am besten noch mit einem schönen Kakao. Warum denn nicht?
I've read all of these. Some of my favorites are Boomerang, What Goes Around Comes Around, The Island of the Monkeys, and Staring Down the Barrel, A Drunkard's Tale.
Okay. Familienschrank. Okay. Dann gucken wir mal. Oh, sehen.
Millie, my toy giraffe. I've had her since I was 5 years old. She seems frightened. I should talk to her.
Eine Spielzeuggiraffe? Bitte was? Was ist so für eine Spielzeuggiraffe? Okay, sieht so ganz schön menschlich aus. Sprechen wir mal mit ihr.
It seems you had a nightmare.
Hatte ich das? Ich erinnere mich nicht. Wirklich? Gab da dieses Feuer? Ja, aber ich komme mit Albträumen zurecht. Was nehmen wir denn da? So, nehmen wir das mal.
I don't really remember.
That's all right, miss. Nightmares are best forgotten.
I guess you're right. What are you doing here, Millie? Is everything okay?
Oh no, miss. Something terrible is happening down in Paper City. I came here as soon as I could. I wanted to warn you and your brother not to go there, but when we arrived, I could only find you.
What do you mean?
Miss, I'm afraid your brother is missing.
I have to go find Flint. Millie, you stay here and rest. I'll come and check up on you later.
Please, before you go around looking for your brother, miss, go and find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along. He's retired now, but he was always so fond of you. I'm sure he'll help you out. He may not be an easygoing man, but he has a kind heart.
Ted? I know where he is. He has a small office in my closet, but Ted and we can't work together anymore. Mostly because I'm still smart and driven and he's become a burnout.
I haven't seen him since he left the city. But whatever falling out you two had, I beg you to reconcile.
Okay. Mr. Bär. Ich habe auch auf Steam gelesen, wie dieser Bär heißt. Ted I. Bär. Musste ich schon ein bisschen schmunzeln. So offensichtlich dieser Name. Also, ja gut. Ich glaube, ich kann meinen Bruder alleine finden. Aber okay, ich werde ihn darum bitten. Ich meine, hier auch
Okay,
sehen.
Millie, I'll go ask him. But I'm not sure if he'll even hear me out. We left off on a really bad note.
It's a shame you two aren't working together anymore. You were always such good friends. But for your sake, miss, please don't go wandering around alone. There is something else I haven't told you about. The reason I came all the way down here. There is this man that came down to Paper City a week ago. He's asking a lot of questions about you.
What man?
We call him the Red Man. There were a lot of fires down in the city this past week, ever since he showed up. The officials are burying their heads in the sand, while this man has an entire city, your city, miss, cowering in fear.
Well, Paper City Police Department isn't known for its heroic head-on approach to crime fighting.
The mayor and the commissioner have issued a citywide lockdown until all of this is sorted out. A lot of people are escaping the city. We managed to escape through the East Tunnel's maintenance route, but most of the exits are closed off now.
You said we escaped. Is someone else here with you?
The Mugshot boys helped me through the East Tunnel, bless their hearts. We arrived at Flint's room, but he wasn't there, so I came here to wake you up.
I have to go now, Millie. I'll be back as soon as I can to come check on you. Do you need anything?
I'm fine, little miss. I just need to rest is all. Please, before you go out, find Mr. Bear and ask him to come along.
Okay, also unsere Quest ist jetzt erstmal Mr. Bär zu finden. Aber ich finde es sehr beruhigend, dass es ständig brennt, wenn ein bestimmter Mann herkommt und die Stadt auch noch Paper City heißt. Nun gut. Es regnet ja gerade draußen, hoffentlich brennt es nicht gerade. Dann gucken wir mal hier in dem Schrank, was da drin ist, der Mr. Bear. Oh.
Amber Ashworth, if I had a nickel for every time this broad got me into trouble, I'd be neck deep in nickels right now. Something was different this time. I could feel it in the air. Someone really put the scares on her. Despite her fragile appearance, Amber's a tough kid, so it was unusual to see her like this. She starts talking, and I start pretending I don't care. I told her I'm retired, for good this time. Fell on deaf ears again. Anyway, she starts talking about Millie, Paper City, her brother, and all that jazz, and I'm wondering how many times we've gone through this before. You see, we have this routine where she asks me for help, as she always does, and I play hard to get, as I always do. Eventually, I give in. We've done this so many times I've lost count. She knows the drill, and so do I. Might as well just hear her out. Her words ring through my office. They get stuck in this haze around my head, and then they get lost in the cold autumn rain outside, tapping on my window in this hypnotic manner. It's calming in a way, or is it the booze that makes me calm? Not much to do when you're retired, and hobbies were never my cup of tea. I know her standing in my doorway with her lady in distress shtick means bad news for me, and yet I know I'm in for it again. The sun is slowly setting and the rain gets heavy. The news said there will be a storm tonight.